It's Sybil Wilkes with what you need to know. Today is Wednesday, July 27th, 2022. Number 1. The Biden administration is focused on making substantial legislative progress before Congress shuts down for a month-long summer break. The House is days away from vacation, while the Senate has another week to wrap things up. Democrats are racing to pass key Biden agenda items, especially as most members of the House will soon be on the campaign trail. Among the key issues are a computer chips package, same-sex and interracial marriage legislation, and drug pricing and health care funding. Number 2. A U.S. judge has set a tentative late February trial date for Frank James, the African-American man accused of carrying out the April shooting and smoke bomb attack in a New York subway car. James is accused of injuring 23 people during the morning rush hour on a Manhattan-bound train in Brooklyn's Sunset Park neighborhood in one of the most violent attacks in the history of the city's transit system. Luckily, no one was killed, and James has pleaded not guilty to terrorism and weapons charges. Number 3. As a new school year approaches, COVID-19 infections are again on the rise, fueled by highly transmissible variants filling families with dread. They fear the return of a pandemic scourge, outbreaks that sideline large numbers of teachers, close school buildings, and force students back into remote learning. Some school systems around the country have moved to bolster staffing to minimize the disruptions, but many are hoping for the best without doing much else differently compared to last year. Number 4. All 220 United States House Democrats, along with 47 Republicans, voted to approve legislation to protect the rights to same-sex and interracial marriage in the Respect for Marriage Act. Although 157 Republicans voted against it, it did make history as the most pro-LGBTQIA+ vote in congressional history. This legislation was to preempt any future attempts by the Supreme Court to take away the rights to same-sex and interracial marriage. The Respect for Marriage Act will prevent state discrimination based on marriage based on sex, race, ethnicity, or national origin. Number 5. Joniah Walker has been missing from Milwaukee, Wisconsin since June 23rd. The 15-year-old was last seen about 2:30 in the afternoon on June 23rd near the intersection of East Reservoir Avenue and North Buffum Street. In a recent interview with the Journal Sentinel, Joniah's mother said she remains frustrated that Milwaukee police have not classified her daughter as a critical missing person. Joniah was last seen wearing an olive green Adidas graphic t-shirt and blue jeans. She was also carrying an olive green hiking bag. Anyone with information about Joniah's disappearance, please go to blackandmissingfoundationinc.com. Here's your daily inspiration from Yogi's Jewels. Remember, mindset is everything. Inhale that positivity. Exhale negativity. Keep breathing. Join me today live on YouTube and Facebook at 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Central with comedian extraordinaire Myra J., man of the world extraordinaire Stephen Hill, and activist extraordinaire Quinn Townsend Riley as we discuss today's top headlines and more. Thank you to our What You Need to Know partners, Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated and the American Heart Association. To subscribe to my free daily newsletter, please visit SybilWilkes.com. Be informed, be empowered.